Henning, you're the CEO of Agriportance. Tell us more about what you do.
Yeah, hi, I'm Henning, and I'm really happy to be on stage here and also grateful to the StartLife team to tell you a little bit about my journey as a German farmer's son to building up a startup. We are active in the biogas field and built up there a SaaS-enabled platform for biogas with more than 100 active users, where I want to tell a little bit more how we started, how we made our problem discovery, and maybe where we are staying at the moment. Biomethane, derived from biogas, can be used to sustainably replace natural gas. But 3 years ago, as we started with mostly farmers who have such a biogas plant in Germany, we saw, of course, they want to produce biomethane, but there were two major problems, which they feared after they lose 20 years. After 20 years, they're losing their subsidy. The first problem was everything regarding the certification of the product. So they have to do a real complex greenhouse gas balance, a 3-day certification with an external auditor, and most of the farmers we talked with said, that's too much bureaucracy for me, I fear the risk of losing this certification, and so on. The second step, we also talked about the marketing of the product. So German farmers were not used to market their biogas because they got the subsidy from the government. Now they're fearing this total free new market. And there we saw that this marketing of the product is really a huge issue, but on the other side, there also lays a lot of value when it goes along with securing good prices with a good off-taker. As we started discussions with the other side of the platform, like the biogas off-taker, could be like bigger companies like BP, Shell, Total, but also smaller energy companies, we saw that they on the one side said, this fragmented biogas market, there are over 20,000 biogas plants all over Europe. Where can I find the right biomethane producer to secure the biomethane amounts I need hardly to replace my natural gas portfolio? The second step, we also saw that, for example, the biogas off-taker or energy company who is sitting in Paris or London, they told us we never talked with a farmer before, even though we don't know how to speak Dutch or German. And there we saw, similar to the farmers, that there are two groups. Often we say, humorously, we have one client group, they're having like pigs in the stable, and the other client group, they're having like gasoline in their blood, and we have to connect them both sides. And that is also our solution. Building up a platform to connect these both sides, producers and off-takers, and on their way helping the producers getting the certification and also continuously doing everything regarding their certification stuff. How do we monetize everything? On the one side, we're having a SaaS fee for the software solution. We are also very proud to get as a minimum 1,350 euros per plant. It's also good proof of the value proposition we're giving with the software. But furthermore, there's also the brokerage fee, which is more regarding the platform solution. It's depending on the size of the plant, but it's in most cases something around 3,500 euros. The SaaS fee, it's mostly a 2-year subscription. The brokerage, it's depending between 1 to 10 years, as an average 5 years. What is maybe our current traction? We started the company 21. We're able to triple or more than triple our revenue each year. So are really strong and good revenue momentum. So last year we concluded with more than 1.25 million euro and aim to get more than 3.6 million euro in this year, which you can see in the yellow line, with already good revenue of the last months. At the moment we are between 180 to 200,000 euro. We see it as very, very realistic to reach these goals. Also to give you like a small flavor of our current traction is 3 minutes sharp before this event started. I countersigned 2 new software contracts for the software, also countersigned a new working contract, and also looked into that for a webinar tomorrow in the morning. We're having already more than 500 attendees, so which is also a good feeling that today is a good day, and happy to be on stage. To really get this revenue, we are currently looking for a Series A round. There we already secured a good amount of money, but still looking for VCs, business angels who can go along. The Series A is mostly aiming for European expansion, but also bringing our software solution one step further. So thank you very much, and I'm open for questions.
Thank you so much, Henning. I think we have time for one question. Who will take the one? Oh, nobody dares. Come on. Sam, do we have somebody in the online audience, pretends?
No.
Not yet. Well, then I will just take the one. I will just claim it. So what does your typical client look like?
Yeah, like our typical client on the producer side, it's like a biogas producer, mostly with an agricultural background. They're having like a revenue of 1 to 2 million euros and having also like maybe also animals in the backyard and also like fields. But we also having like clients which come more from the waste area, so like typical waste companies for processing bio-waste, and also on the off-taker side, really like these classical energy companies which are there a lot in Europe.
Cool. Well, I see that I miscalculated. So if anybody still has a question, yes, here in the front. You can do this.
It was a pretty hard throw. Thanks. Henning, thank you. A very good story. I was just curious, do you consider yourself also an impact startup? So do you have an impact side to your business as well?
Yeah, so there we also have a really huge impact side, because with our software, the producers are converting from a more or less sustainable production to a really sustainable production. So they're switching from crops like myceliage to like waste streams, like could be agricultural waste, but also municipal waste and so on. So that's a really big switch. And also from the CHP, so like a combined heat and power, which is not so energy efficient, to the biomethane injection. So there we see also ourselves as a good impact part.
Thank you.
Cool. I'm very sorry, we do need to continue to the last one. So save your question, ask it at the stand, or ask it using the QR code. Thank you so much, Henning.
Yep, thank you.